sweet flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is finally out on the Gold Wing. Trying to get a little ride in today. Haven't been out on a wing in probably been about 3 weeks. Decided to get a little ride in today. And today, 55 degrees out here on the beautiful 269. A little chilly this morning. I got on my heated grips. I also have on my heated seat as well. I didn't get a chance to put on my heated liners. But if the temperature drops, I'll be sure to put it on. But today, riding with a special guest, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, Wavy?
What's going on? What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Wavy?
What's
Wavy?
up?
Wavy, are you on a Gold Wing? Wait a minute.
I might get stoned now. Don't say that too loud. I might get stoned. I'm an Indian roadmaster.
Yeah, Wavy is on his new Indian Roadmaster. Wavy decided to put down the Gold Wing. He went out and bought a brand new Indian Roadmaster. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Wavy. So, Wavy, what you think about that new Indian so far?
Man, kind of just mixed feelings right now.
You got mixed feelings about it?
Mixed feelings, you know.
All right.
It ain't a Gold Wing, I can tell you that. You know, it's a big difference.
Now, what year is it? What year is that? A 2019, 2020?
It's a new 19.
That's a 2019 Indian Roadmaster?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I like it too, man. I like the LEDs on it.
Thank you.
Now, how many miles have you put on that bike so far?
10,000 since March.
10,000 miles, y'all. 10,000 miles on the Indian Roadmaster. Yeah, that's a fine-looking machine. Is that the stock exhaust, or you put some aftermarket exhaust on there?
Stock Roadmaster come with everything. It's kind of designed to where you just buy it and don't have to add nothing to it.
Now, the Roadmaster, is that like the top of the... Is that the top of the line?
The top of the Indian line.
Top line of the Indian?
Yeah, so-called the top of the American lineup, the touring lineup.
Okay.
So right now, it's like both of us right now, it's like the battle of the super tours, the Gold Wing versus the Roadmaster.
Oh, okay, okay. You know,
I still crown the Gold Wing as the king of the touring bike.
Okay.
It is still the king.
You know, I haven't been out on, I've never ridden an Indian before.
Oh, really?
Never ridden an Indian. I've seen them, and I hear good reviews about them. Never been on one.
Yeah, so I had my choices. Either I was going to swap my wing for a full wing DCT, the new one. Then I test rode of Harley Davidson, the Road Glide Ultra and the Ultra Limited. And this was my also a choice. And I went with this one because the maintenance intervals are the same. It's pretty much the Gold Wing.
Right.
The Harleys, they require way too much maintenance. It's unreal how much maintenance they require. And this one is pretty much the exact same as the Gold Wing. You basically just change an oil.
Now, does it have a drive shaft?
It's belt drive.
It's belt drive. Okay. Belt drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just reminded me of the features reminded me of the newer wing. Like I got the adjustable windshield.
Okay.
Of course, the infotainment way better on this one than on the Gold Wing. Like this one, touchscreen, you got the ride command and all of that is way, way better.
Okay. Now, does it have heated grips?
Yeah, heated grips, heated seats.
Okay.
And they actually make air conditioned seat for them too. You can buy the climate command seat. It's cool and heated.
Okay.
And you kind of need it because this engine get real hot, you know, in the summertime.
Yeah.
It'll burn you up.
You know, I was having some heated seat issues myself. On my Gold Wing, my heated seat stopped working because I don't generally never have it on, and I noticed it wasn't working, and I couldn't figure it out. I actually removed the heated seat amplifier, and when I removed that heated seat amplifier, everything started working. So now my grips are working again, and my seat is working. But for a while, it just wasn't working.
Yeah, and I guess that amplifier went out there.
Yeah, I like to think so because I think once the circuit is broken, within the loop, that nothing, your grips won't work or your seat won't work. So if any of you are out there having issues with your heated seat or your grips, I hear that sometimes the left grip goes out and you got to replace it before everything starts working because that puts a brake in the system. But in my case, it was the heated seat amplifier that I picked up from Electrical Connection. It usually worked pretty good, but for some reason it just stopped working, I guess. But it's working now. I can definitely feel the heat. We're showing about 54 degrees in front of the bike. I got about 54 degrees in the cockpit. Out here on a 269, I'm actually out here pulling my Can-Am trailer. And once again, Wave, I'd like to thank you for letting me know about this Can-Am trailer. Wavy actually passed up on the deal and called me and told me about it. And I went on and picked the Can-Am trailer up, and it's been a good trailer ever since I bought it. So I appreciate you there, Wavy, for...
And the time, now I'm kicking myself in the head. I didn't think it would look that good. I knew when you pulled up, I was like, man, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
What was you thinking?
I didn't even know it could look that good. Like, I saw the pictures of it, the stock pictures, but
right.
Man, you took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, a lot of the Caliente riders are going out actually buying the Can-Am trailer. I know Jason has bought a trailer. You know, Brother Cowboy had his trailer, and you told me about this trailer. And DeCarlos went out and bought a trailer, the Can-Am trailer. And I know Damien down there in Florida, he went out and bought the Can-Am Freedom trailer.
Man, that's a good-looking trailer.
Yeah, got a big truck coming here. You got to be careful out on these bikes, man. You know, we just lost brother Cecily, a.k.a. Back Roads, a.k.a. the Dark Knight. You know, we just lost him. And,
yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, I'm still kind of shook up behind that, Wavy, to be honest with you. Still shook up behind it. So you got to be careful out on these bikes. You know, I tell people riding these motorcycles are inherently dangerous. So you just got to be careful out there. But, you know, my heart and my thoughts and prayers are with his family. My condolences to Gina, his wife, and all the Dark Knight's family. You guys have my deepest sympathy.
Same here.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
some of them touch home, and that was like one of them that just kind of like make you sit down and think.
Yeah, that was kind of very close to home that way because, you know, I used to ride with Dark Knight, you know, back in my earlier, you know, video recording. And he actually came by to see me probably about a month ago. He came by to see me. He just stopped by out of nowhere, and he came by to see me because he had bought him a new Indian.
Yeah, the chieftain.
He bought, what was he? He had an Indian chieftain?
Yeah, he had an Indian chieftain.
Okay. So he
put the trunk, I think he put the Roadmaster trunk on it.
Okay. So he stopped by and he saw me, and he talked to me and showed me his bike and his radio system, and he was just real proud of it. Had just retired. Had talked about riding out to seeing his son out there and on the West Coast, and you know, looking forward to just being out on the bike and not having to go back to work. And so, yeah, that really hit close to home there, Wavy. So,
yeah, I remember the last time I rode with him, I had no clue where I was. I know I needed to go home, and my GPS wasn't working on my phone, so, you know, me, without a GPS, I'm lost.
Right.
So I kind of whispered to him, hey, where am I at? And he just started laughing, like, oh, young bug, you don't know where you're at. I said, my phone not working, I'm lost. He was just laughing at me.
He'll lose you in your own backyard now. So that was the last time you saw him?
Last time I rode with him.
Yeah.
Then I know we rode, all of us rode, what was that ride we did together with the drone footage? That was, to that restaurant, what restaurant was that we rode to? I can't remember.
With my drone?
Yeah, you know, when we was all leaving out, throwing peace signs at the drone.
It wasn't a Catfish Hotel, was it?
No, it wasn't that one. It was another one. Some Fingers restaurant.
Okay. But yeah, I was just trying to get a shot at your bike, Wave.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you got to be careful out on these bikes, man. It's inherently dangerous. Not only do you have to look out for bad drivers, you got to look out for, you know, animals, deers, and things that can cross your path. And you just have to be really careful out here. So You know, we love to ride these bikes. They're inherently dangerous. They're fun. They're enjoyable. They relieve a lot of stress.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You know, but you just have to be really careful out here on these motorcycles. So, you know, I try to be home. A lot of times I try to be off the road by the time it get dark or, you know, late in the evening, because that's when things, you know, stuff that come out like deer and things like that. They can come out in the daytime. They don't have to be dark, but that's when the risk goes up. So when you guys is watching these videos, just be careful out there. It don't matter if you're riding a Gold Wing. It doesn't matter if you're riding a Harley. It doesn't matter if you're riding an Indian, Roadmaster. It doesn't matter, man. Just be careful out here, because at the end of the day, it's about getting out here and enjoying life and having fun. And we don't want anybody going down. So we're just out here on the 269, out here with the one, the only Wavy, taking a look at his nice new Indian. That Roadmaster, right? Correct, Wavy?
Yeah, the Roadmaster.
Yeah, nice Indian Roadmaster. Now, what's the farthest trip you've done on your Indian so far?
Miami.
Miami? Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I bought it I got it, picked it up on the way to Miami.
Okay.
I started on the Gold Wing and ended up on this.
Okay. So now how long did it take y'all to get there? Maybe 2-3 days?
No. We stopped in Panama and then continued on down.
Okay.
It was in March, my birthday. But on the way down, we was kind of watching the news, listening to the news. That's when the pandemic kind of first hit and got real bad, and they started shutting stuff down as we was getting there.
Right.
And so we finally arrived to our house, and everything was shut down. South Beach was shut down. All the restaurants were shut down.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Uber Eats and all that stuff, they didn't have everything together at that point since it was at the beginning. So
right.
We ended up staying one day, and the next day we just butted all the way back to Memphis.
Wow. Whew, that's about 1,000 miles, isn't it? Something like that?
Oh, yeah. Right, like right at 1,000, you know.
Yeah, I know. That
was the first time we've ever stopped. That's just something new we said we're going to start doing.
Right.
Because normally everywhere we go, we never stop. We just do always but everything.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, that was one we was like, you know what, let's start taking a break in between.
Right.
Because there was too much wear and tear on your body.
Right. Oh, okay. That's all right there. Now, does that Roadmaster, is that air cooled? Is it liquid cooled? Or what kind of cooling does it?
Straight air cooled.
Oh, it's air cooled?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Air cooled, and they got a real cylinder deactivation. But I tell you, like stop and go traffic, when it's hot, yeah, you get barbecued. Just put an apple in your mouth. That's all you need is an apple in your mouth. Well done.
That's hot.
But like now it's prime time for it. Like this weather we're in now,
right.
It's perfect. It's perfect for it.
Oh, okay.
Like as long as you're on the highway, you're fine. But once you start getting into stop and go traffic and it's hot outside,
right?
Yeah, you're gonna suffer a little bit.
Right. Well, I bet this time of year that engine really breathes because the air is cooler.
Oh yeah, it feels good. It's warm. You know, it keeps you warm now.
Yeah.
Like now I don't even have on my heated pants because the engine heat keeping me warm.
Yeah, I normally have on my heated gear, Wavy, but today I'm just using my heated seat, and it really feels really good. And I actually forgot how good it really feels because I normally have on my heated pants liners.
Yeah, I just got my jacket on, my jacket liner.
Oh, okay. Man, I needed this ride, Wavy.
Yeah, I did too. That's what I said. I've been just sitting in the house because of this COVID, trying to, cut the risk down, and, didn't even celebrate with the family this year. I just told Mom, I'm not coming this year. It's too much.
Yeah.
At work, I'm still at work. I just hate to, take it home, take it to my mom's house. I'm not sick, but you just never know.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. They said that COVID has really went up this year. The numbers has skyrocketed more than when it first hit, and me and the First Lady, we didn't even have we cooked for Thanksgiving, but we didn't have any family over. We didn't have any friends over. We just been kind of like in isolation.
Yeah.
Now
is not the time. Just
yeah.
If we can sacrifice one holiday season, for mankind, just sacrifice one holiday season.
Yeah. Yeah,
and, just kind of lay low.
Yeah. They said, these large gatherings, and, I always put on a mask. I always put your mask on because they say, you can have it and not know it.
Yeah.
Or somebody else can have it and not know it, and they can spread it, So
definitely, if you're in good health, you'll never know you have it.
Right.
If your health is good, you'll never know you have it. Like you may get a sniffing nose thinking, you thought maybe you was coming down with a cold, but
right.
That wasn't the case.
Right. And in my case, I got sinuses, so what happens, my sinuses start draining, and it'll make me start coughing. And,
yeah.
But nowadays, everything is COVID. You start coughing. Ooh, you got COVID. You sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh, you got COVID. I got a headache. Oh, you got COVID. So.
Yeah, like you sneeze in the store, you see people diving on the ground like somebody's shooting. When I went to Home Depot, they got sneezed. There was people jumping over the aisles, laying on the floor. I'm like, well, I thought somebody was shooting at us.
Yeah. You got to be careful, man, because you just don't know. So put your mask on, and social distance. But that's one of the reasons, why I haven't actually been out on my bike, man. I just been kind of just laying low, working, isolating, and I just want this COVID thing to pass. So hopefully it'll pass here soon.
But I was telling you, I never thought one day that the safest method of travel would be a motorcycle.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Because
face protection, out in the open air, social distancing.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, we've been doing this for years, and now now they're getting all the big credit for it. We've been doing this for years on motorcycles.
Right.
Wearing face protection and social distancing and.
Yep. Yep, that's true. So we've been social distancing and don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. Like my mom said, that motorcycle dangerous. I said, well, I'd rather be two of us on a motorcycle than two people in the car.
Yeah, that's true. Out here on a motorcycle, you can't spread it because you're isolated. You're out in the open air and I think that's the best form of protection. Put the mask on and just stay out of large groups. And if you do, put a mask on and just be careful, man, because you go into these large groups and you can get infected. So family, friends, you just have to.
It's real, man. Some people don't believe in it, but I'm just I've lost some family members.
Yeah. I had a couple of family members that actually, when it first hit, they got it. I don't thinking about it. My family had it since then, but, it has no respect of persons. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're black, white, old, young. That COVID is, it can get you.
Like now they have those refrigerated trailers at all the hospitals now down, all down here because they're preparing for the after Thanksgiving, after the holiday arrives.
Right.
Because of the large gatherings and nobody wearing masks. I see the pictures on Facebook. Everybody, 60 people in one house, not one person. So just imagine one sneeze can take out 60 people.
Yeah, and that's the
just
thing.
Just like that.
One person have it, they can just spread it around to everybody else. So.
Yeah, take out a whole family, one person.
Yep. Yep. I am so glad my heated seat and my heated grips are back working again. I'm debating, Wavy, if I'm going to even put back on a heated seat amplifier. I know it works. It works good. I just hate taking his seat off.
Yeah, no, I'll probably just leave it stock. I'm kind of big into that now, just leaving everything as is.
Yeah, just leave it stock like it is, right?
Leave it stock, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Wavy, what color is your Roadmaster? What color is that?
Yeah, some type of maroon. They have all these fancy names for it. I just call it maroon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Depending on the sun, it got some sparkles in it, like when the sun hit it.
Yeah, that metallic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually getting a little bit nippy. I may have to crank this jacket up a little bit, Wavy.
Yeah, I kicked mine on just a second ago.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Yeah. We just out here cruising, man. Good day for a ride. I need to charge this old battery up.
You have to keep these on the trigger charger, the Indians. There's even in the manual.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they call them the trigger charger connections. You got to keep them on there.
Yeah.
Because the electronics, some kind of way, always, the ride command is always kind of active. Even when the bike is off, it's still drawing power.
Now, did yours come with the plug already off the battery?
Yeah, they come with them.
Oh,
But you have to keep it. It's even in the manual. If you think it's going to be paused more than a week, you have to keep it on the trigger charger.
And that's the thing about Honda, man. They make you buy everything. They're not giving you anything. You know, they used to come with a toolkit. They don't even give you that anymore.
I think it's a Honda. You don't need it.
Well, that's true, too. That's true, too, Wavy. They figure you probably don't need it.
In theory, you know, not really important. In theory, you should need it.
Big truck. Yeah, they figure you probably don't need it. Is that why the Harley come with the toolkit?
The Harley should come with a service person to actually come live with you. See, Geronimo kept his Harley Davidson 3 weeks. He was like, man, it's the worst purchase he ever made in his life. He went right back to the gold wing.
Yeah, Geronimo just bought. How was Geronimo liking his liking his gold wing there, Wavy?
He loves it. He just loves being. I'm telling you, I kind of feel how he feel like the decision I'm on, like this roadmaster. It's feel like, you know, the gold wing. You've been married for a long time. You meet this little young thing. You leave home, and then after a while they get bored, and you're like, man, home was way better. That's kind of what I'm going through now. Like, man, home was a lot better.
Right.
You know, it's just a different, this American world. It's just a different riding experience. You know,
right.
Kind of got that badass feeling, the engine shaking, the pipes, the loud music. But then you go touring. That's exactly what you don't want. Loud music. You don't want loud pipes. You don't want shaking.
Yeah.
So I missed the grace, like the gold wing. It rode gracefully.
Yeah. Philip up there in shouts out to Philip up in Pennsylvania. He just bought him a 2019 or 2020 gold wing. White. I think he bought the 2020. You know, his wife Yvette has the gold wing trike, the 2020. And he just went out about. Well, she got the 2020 or the 2019. They look so much alike. I forget which year, but I know it's not the 18.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just enjoy this experience because I wanted to experience, you know, the American side, and I wanted to, you know, so getting a good experience.
Yeah, he went out about the new gold wing. So congratulations to Philip. And you said Teal is liking his gold wing, huh?
Yeah. I just wish the gold wing, the new one, had the features as this one. Like, you know, like this bike is big, it's comfortable, and infotainment, you know, it's way more advanced. I wish the new one kind of had, you know, it was bigger and had better infotainment.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that motor, that gold wing motor.
Wavy, you think you would ever go back to a gold wing or?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. It's just a matter of time. It's almost a guarantee I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
It'd have to be newer than a 20. It had to be a 2020 or up though. That's when they resolved a lot of the problems.
Yeah, and also another biker, Prayer Warrior, Amos Coates, he went out and bought, he bought the 2018. He called me up. He said, hey, Chris, what do you think about this new gold wing? He said, I know you hadn't been a big fan of it, but, you know, what do you think if I get, you know, I'm going to keep my GL 1800, but what do you think about this new gold wing? I said, well, if it was me personally, if I was in position, I would have both. I would have the new gold wing and the GL 1800, but I wouldn't buy the 2018. I would get at least the 20. Yeah, the 20 is when they did some inside the engine changes, which they really didn't document it, but I can only wonder what it is. You know, they don't really discuss it. But they changed, I guess, some build of some parts, the way some parts were built. And transmission for the DCT, they did, I think, some new mounts, and they changed the way it behaves. So it's a lot of people think it's the same, but it's a lot of differences you can't see that they really don't talk about. The 2020 is a lot different. Yeah, I feel
the
like
headlights are even different. They changed the headlights out on the 2020. The LEDs are different, brighter.
Oh, okay.
People don't know that.
No, I didn't know that. And so that's what I was telling Prayer Warrior. I said, man, you know, I'm not opposed to the new gold wing, but in my personal opinion, that 2018 was more of a test year. You know, it was. It was, you know, it was the first bikes off the line, totally revamped. And I said, if there's any issues, they're going to have to find the bugs with that bike. So, for me personally, I wouldn't want the 18. I would want at least the 19, but preferably a 20.
The 20, yeah. And see, as you can see, you know, all of us that went out and got the 18s, we were kind of like the guinea pigs.
Right.
And in 2020, they made changes. They fixed all the complaints and the problems. But they needed, they needed people like us to go out there and have the failures and the issues.
Right. That's the only
so
way
they can make a perfect bike.
They can improve on that product is just getting people to buy it and, you know, see what happens with it, test it out, ride it, and see if there's any flaws with it. So I'm not opposed to that new bike. I just think that the 20 would be a better bike than the 18 because that 18 just had, you know, being so new, it had its issues.
I'm going to wait till the body refresh at least because, you know, when they do the refresh, like from, like the same bike as yours, but the one that has the back that looks like a car,
right?
You know, and then to yours, that was a big difference. That's a huge difference.
Right.
And see, that refresh, that was a big refresh. And so this one is coming up on the refresh probably in, 3 years maybe. It'll be time for the refresh, and there's going to be a big difference.
Right.
Almost like a new bike.
Yep, exactly. Damn.
Woo.
Shit. Excuse me.
Got another one.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. You know, and here come another one, Wavy, way back there.
It's the one that got a little bit of sense, just a little bit.
You know,
and then they got on T-shirts, a little small, don't even have on ride gear. Going 150 miles an hour.
You got more coming, Wavy. Now, here come another one, Wavy. Was that a car? It might be a car.
Yeah, they going so fast I can't even see them.
And see, when you hear about guys like that going down, you know, do you feel sorry for them?
Nah, going 160 miles an hour is just, you know, yeah, you asking for it.
You know, when you got guys that's running that hard on the interstate, you know, they give bikers a bad name. And when you go down at that speed, there's nothing you can do. If something comes out in front of you, you don't even have time to react. Yeah. You don't have time to stop.
Absolutely nothing. It's just guaranteed. You know what direction you're going.
Yeah. You know, that was just uncalled for. But you know, I'm not surprised. You know,
well, not only that, like if they could have hit us. One of them making mistakes trying to get over real quick, and
exactly
could have hit one of us.
Exactly,
and at that speed, nobody survived.
Exactly. I mean, they could hit you at that speed because I didn't even see him. And I think we got another one in the left. No, that's.
I didn't see him. I just heard something pass me and it scared me. Yeah. I just heard the noise.
Right. It startled you because it startled me. So you know, when guys like that go down, do you really feel sorry for them? You know, I mean that's a rhetorical question, but you know, you're asking for it. You're running that fast on a crotch rocket. You don't have no time to stop, no time to react.
And not only that, I mean, they got on like little small small jackets and T-shirts.
Right.
And here we are going, 60 miles an hour with full gear on.
Yeah. But you know what, though, Wave? I'm trying to live, man. I don't have nothing to prove.
I guess there's a difference in your 20s and then your 40s and up. You just get wide.
Exactly. You know, I had a crotch rocket once. I used to drive.
I did too.
I didn't drive like that, but I drove pretty fast.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to live. I'm trying to survive, make it back home to my family. There's too much at stake, man. I don't know. It's just not worth it. Whew, this heated seat getting hot.
Yeah, I think this may be my new run right here. This 269 part is a lot better.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run, Wave. It's a pretty good run. I like it.
Yeah, now what I'm gonna do, I can get on my laptop on the Ride Command app, and I can map out the runs like down through these side streets and send it to my bike.
Right.
That's kind of what I do, map out runs. I got a nice run off 385. I hadn't tried it yet. I was gonna try it today.
Yeah.
But I got out too late.
Yeah, it's kind of that's the thing about the night, man. It's dropping so fast. The temperature is dropping and the light is dropping, and then once it gets dark, that's when the risk goes up, even greater. I'm showing about 52 degrees in front of the bike, 53 in the cockpit. showing like 54 on my LCD on the dash.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing, 54.
And I was talking to Composure a while ago. He said he had that same, Indian Roadmaster that you had.
Really?
He switched over. He went to the 18. I think he got a 2019.
Probably like it a lot better, man. Like, I noticed the biggest difference when I went to the Dragon on this one, man. That gold wing, man, it handles like a sport bike, and this one make you work. You got to work. It's almost 1,000 pounds, so you got to work for it. Then they top heavy.
Yeah.
It's just a different animal, totally different world.
Right.
And I'm tired of cheating. I'm ready to come back home.
You say you're tired of what now?
I said I'm tired of cheating. I'm ready to come back home to the gold.
You're tired of cheating, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired of cheating. This little young thing, it was fun, but now I'm ready to come home to the gold.
Come on back home, man. Come on back to the wing, Wavy.
I hope everybody forgive me for cheating.
Yeah, Wavy's been cheating. Come on back to the gold wing. So you're tired of cheating. Come on back to the wing. Yeah. Wavy, I sometimes ask myself, am I going to get another bike in the future? I don't know.
But, I wanted the experience. I'm glad I got the experience. Other than that, I would have been always questioning, what is the American? What's the big deal about the American side? I wanted to see what it was about.
Right.
But, if I would have never owned a gold wing, like, I love the bike. It's nice, but it's just the only thing you say, it ain't a gold wing. If I would have never had the gold wing, I would have got this one, and I would have, never got off of it. But I've been ruined by the gold wing.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything else. You got to try it and see if you like it. I mean, how do you know if you're gonna like something if you don't try it? So, and that's what you did. You went out, you tried it, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that. They'll experiment with different bikes. Some guys go out buy a Harley, and Silver Bullet, he has a Harley and he has a gold wing. So I mean, you got, some guys have the best of both worlds.
I just wanted to make sure it was nothing better. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to go get the so-called best American tour out there, one of the best American tours out there, and it's this one.
Right.
To see what it's about.
Well, if we really had it going on, we'll have 2 or 3 bikes.
I know it.
You know what I mean? Just kind of have, have an Indian and have your Harley and have your gold wing. Just kind of have, an assortment of bikes.
Just depending on your ride. And you pick the bike based on the ride you're going on.
Yep.
That would be the ideal thing to do.
Because when you think about it, most people that have cars, we have more than one car for them. A lot of people do. And, you drive depending on what's going on, the occasion. You want to take the family vehicle, you want to haul your family, you get in the sports car. Maybe if you just want to let the top down and cruise or whatever, you get in your truck when you want to do some work, or you kind of have an assortment of vehicles. But on motorcycles, a lot of us just have one bike. And some of us that's more fortunate may have 2 bikes or even 3 bikes, and it kind of gives you an opportunity to ride something different depending on the occasion.
Yeah. But believe it or not, my dream bike is still that 2017 Gold Wing, that blue and black one.
Yeah.
That's my dream bike.
I
love that bike.
Yeah, that's a nice bike.
There's something about that blue and black.
I'm trying to think, who do I know have that bike, the blue and black 2017?
They still for sale new, but they still $20,000.
Yeah, they could probably, it's probably easier for them to sell the GL 1800 and get more for it.
To this day, you can go on Cycle Trader, that bike, especially if you're like a level 2 or 3, you're spending $20,000. You can get an 18 cheaper.
Now I've heard, I don't know if this rumor or if it's true or false, but I've heard that Honda was going to be getting away from the model that that's out on the market now. So I don't know if they're supposed to go away from the Gold Wing altogether, or are they talking about just going away from the newer looking Gold Wing? I don't know. But then again, it just may be rumor because I hadn't verified it.
Yeah.
I don't have any proof. That's just what I've heard from an unreliable source.
Yeah,
Not
I don't know.
Not a reliable
It's a money maker.
Yeah.
Gold wing is a money maker. That new one's selling good. I mean, it's selling better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it's an unreliable source.
And then with them, they don't, unlike Harley, like Harley's struggling because that's all they have is motorcycles. And so, like right now, Indian is killing Harley right now. But see, Harley has nothing else but Honda. Okay, if they don't sell a gold wing, they could care less. They got everything. They got jets, they got cars, they got lawnmowers. So their money is everywhere. I mean, so if the gold wing sells slow, it don't hurt them. But if Harley sells slow, hey, they hurt.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, Honda got their hand in generators, cars, motorcycles. They even I think jet engines.
Yeah, now they have a jet. They have a Honda jet.
Yeah, Honda jet. So.
And it's nice.
Yeah. So
they got that new design. The first plane they ever had, the engine sit on top of the wing instead of the bottom.
Right. Yeah, Honda got their hands over in some different things, so they got more avenues.
So yeah, Honda going through it, man. It's bad. It's bad for them.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They would expect an Indian to come, they're sticking to their tradition, didn't want to change. Now here come Indians gonna force them to change.
I thought I heard something about BMW was supposed to be buying Harley. I don't know if that was a rumor or fake news or what, but I just heard that Harley not doing too good.
Yeah, it makes sense. The maintenance not the same on both of them, so they'll blend right in together. They both keep you at the dealership.
Yeah, they'll blend right on in, huh?
Now, what I love the most about this one is I need an air filter, and it's a 10-minute job. You just take 3 bolts out the side. I do love that.
Yeah, because Honda, they actually just set a air filter on the ground and built a motorcycle around it.
Yeah, I was at the point, I had all those gold wings. I would just trade in each air filter. Every time I need an air filter, I just trade the whole bike in.
Yeah, because
that's what I was doing for a minute. The L6B needed an air filter. I traded it in. The 2016 needed an air filter. I just traded it. I was like, what the hell with this?
Because it's discouraging to be able to, to spend an hour or 2 hours trying to get to the air filter. That's very discouraging.
And $300 or $400 just for an air filter,
Yep.
That's $10 part. You spending $400 on.
Yeah, that's.
And I just don't have the patience. Like I watched your video, I was gonna try it when I was like, you know what? I don't have the patience to do it. I can't do it. It take a special person to break the gold wing down.
I've had several people reach out to me and say, man, I just don't feel like going through the headache of trying to take all that stuff loose.
But I was gonna do it. I was gonna just pay you to. I was gonna pay you to do it if I would have kept that 16. I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh yeah, I'd have done it. I wouldn't do it for anybody, but I'd have done it for you, Wavy. Because a lot of times people think, no, I don't mind working on my bike or some of my close friends, but, I don't try to work on everybody's bike. They got to take it to a shop for that, Wavy.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to work on Mark's bike in a couple of days. He want me to do some work for him, some maintenance work for him. That old temperature dropping, Wavy.
It is quick.
Yeah.
Now I was thinking about dark side missing. But everybody in the Indian world was kind of like, what in the hell are you talking about? I feel so lonely. I was like, y'all don't know dark side?
Yeah. Think about going.
Guess it's just a gold wing thing, I guess.
Big truck coming.
Guess it's just big in the gold wing world.
Especially you're doing a lot of traveling. I mean, if you're not riding that much, it's not so bad. But if you're doing a lot of traveling, yeah, it's probably it probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Now, I don't think that newer gold wing is having the top problems that yours got.
Well, it's not as heavy either.
Yeah, because, mine, when I got rid of it, it had, 6,000 miles, and the tire was, doing this still at 100% tread like.
Right.
And Geronimo got plenty of miles. He was still, no wear on the tire at all. So I guess it's the weight.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's about 100 pounds lighter, but they might have distributed the weight a little bit better. Wave, I need to actually get motivated to put my lights on this trailer. I got some lights that I'm going to put on this trailer. And I just need to get motivated to install them. I hadn't been too motivated here lately.
Yeah. That's a good-looking trailer.
Yeah, I need to put my lights on it.
Now, does it? I'm probably sure it got to pull better than that other one because of the aerodynamics. There's no way it doesn't pull better.
You talking about which one pulls better between this one and the Ion?
That one, yeah, that one has to pull better, right?
To me, this one pulls better because it's got a low cut design.
Yeah.
It's more aerodynamic. Now, the Ion trailer does pull good. Don't get me wrong. I would give this trailer, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this one a 10. I would give the Ion trailer a 9.
That one fits the look of the bike better than the one you have now. It just kind of flows better with the bike. The size of it, then it's wide.
Right.
I like the wheels. The wheels weren't black, were they?
No, I had them powder coated. The wheels was actually like I think it was chrome, a black chrome or some kind of chrome. But I went on and had them powder coated to a black to give it, to give it more contrast.
Did you put the shark fin on the back?
Yeah, I put that on there.
That look good. Like, stuff like that, little small details make a big difference.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I put that on probably about a week ago. This is the first time I pulled it since I put that shark fin on there.
Make a big difference. Small detail.
I don't know. Maybe it may give me 1 kilometer of extra fuel.
I had to add at least 5 horsepower,
Yeah. Give me just a few extra miles, a few extra kilometers of fuel.
Yeah, so I'll eventually be back. I'm just kind of waiting around and seeing, what they're going to changes they're going to make to the new one before I go back, since I had that bad experience.
Yeah. Now, have he had that vibration issue you was initially having?
No, I think Tia got a new one, so I think Tia got a 20.
Oh, he got a 20?
Yeah, they fixed everything on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that 20, they done worked out a lot of the bugs.
He was performing flawless.
Right, because that Max McAllister, man, he found a lot of flaws with that bike. And, that's all he would do was just come up with things to make that bike better. Grab rails for the passenger, which already should be there.
That's on the 20s. The 20s, they changed them. They actually changed them to a design just like Max. The 20 changed a lot. They changed the passenger grab wheel.
They probably stole Max design.
Yeah, it's possible. They changed them just like Max's.
So they come with them on the 20.
They come with them on the 20.
Wow.
So they lurking and watching. They get on these pages and watch. And
yeah.
Of course, we learned that. We learned that with my incident that they actually see this stuff and actually watch it.
Yep, they let you do the experimenting and quality control, and then they come right back and.
Other than that, how in the hell would they have known what happened with mine? They let you know, hey, they watching this stuff.
Exactly. Maybe, Wavy, one day we get you in the Caliente garage and you can tell us all about it.
Oh, yeah. I need to get it off my chest.
Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I need to come to the Caliente show and get all this off my chest. I need to vent.
Yeah. My true thoughts about Honda.
Matter of fact, I should get the next one. They should just give it to me at dealer cost.
You should do what, Wave?
They should give me my next one at dealer cost, I think.
Yeah.
I've owned 3 and had that problem with one. I'm a loyal owner. I should just get dealer cost.
Yep.
At least on one.
Yeah, because you had what you had, a 12?
I had a 15 F6B, the blue one.
Right.
I had a 16 full wing.
Right.
Then I had the 18.
Right.
Then all the free advertisement they get,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going to be getting dark soon here, Wavy. Those sinuses, I'm going to go in and take me some sinus medicine. Sinus has been draining.
They said we got some winter weather coming in next week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's supposed to get real, like freezing temperatures next week.
I hadn't even looked at the, I haven't even looked at the weather forecast.
Are you watching the fight tonight?
Man, you know what I need to, because I know Mike Tyson going to kill that boy.
Man, it's good. Everybody is just, I don't know, you know. I kind of don't like sports because it's too stressful, man. I'm just so, because if Mike Tyson loses, it's kind of one of them things when he lost to Buster Douglas, it kind of took my soul away. And I don't want to go through that again.
What time they fighting?
Well, you know, the pre-fight, all the little small fights, I think it started around 8. But, you know, they probably won't fight. It'll probably be 11 o'clock before it gets to them.
Before it kicks off or something, huh?
You have to get it on, I'm going to get it on Triller. I think Triller.com. I'm going to just stream it.
Yeah. I'm going to call my brother. I'm sure he's watching. I'm sure he's going to watch it. He gets into all of that. And, I don't know, man.
They said all of these new fighters, and this fight broke the pay-per-view pre-order record.
Wow.
Like, only Mike Tyson can do that, you know,
Yeah.
do events like that. Only Tyson.
Yeah.
All these new fighters, nothing.
He getting 10. I'm hearing he getting 10 million.
That's just guaranteed. That's even if it do bad, 10 million was guaranteed.
Oh.
But the way it's selling, he's gonna get way more than that. Then the endorsements and all of that, he's gonna get way more than that. He's starting to make $30-40 million off this.
You know, Wavy, I think for that kind of money, I think I would get into the ring with Tyson.
I would too. I would fight him too. I mean, I'm going down the first punch, but I was letting you know that. But I would definitely, for $10 million guaranteed, I would get in the ring with Tyson.
You be running around the ring I'd
be running outside the ropes. I won't even be in the. They had to drag me back in the ropes.
I was looking at one boxing. It was a boxing match years ago. I don't remember who it was, but the guy was trying to run. He tried to jump out the ring, and the guy clocked him as he was jumping out the ring. Man, knocked him out.
I know they did the face-off today, man. You can see Roy Jones' face. Like Tyson always said, you know, he said he defeats you when they do the face-off. He steals your soul.
Right.
And I kind of saw that in Roy Jones when they did the face-off today. They was behind that plexiglass, but you can see Roy Jones' soul just go away when you look at Tyson's eyes. He defeated already.
Yep.
Tyson won his fight before the fight started.
Yeah, if I was gonna bet on the fight, I would bet that Tyson's gonna win because, you know, Roy's more of a finesse fighter. Tyson is a bulldog. You know, he's a brawler. He's an old Brooklyn brawler, man.
Yeah, you know, Roy Jones a show boy. He like to put on a show. Tyson, like he said he coming there. I'm coming in to try to kill you. Like he want to kill you.
Right. He trying to take your head off. So I don't know, man. We're gonna find out. We'll read the paper in the morning. Hopefully Roy Jones lives through this. This 8 rounds. What is it? 8 rounds or something?
Yeah, 8 rounds. 8 2-minute rounds.
All right, 2 8-minute rounds. So hopefully Roy Jones lives through it, and we'll be able to talk about it tomorrow and see what happens.
Hey, I say COVID the least of his worries.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yeah, the COVID is the least of his worry. He got to worry about Tyson. Yep.
But I think Tyson, I think he's going to end up, I know for sure he's going to end up going back professional, and I think he will. He'll be the youngest, he's the youngest heavyweight champion in the world. I think he'll leave as the oldest heavyweight champion in the world.
He's still deadly, Wavy. He's still deadly.
Man, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Yep.
It's amazing his body can even, but he's just natural, you know, just some people are just genetic. He's just naturally a beast.
Yeah, some people good, some people just naturally good. God just gifted them with that talent, man. Coming back on your side, letting this car on around. So, Wave, it's been fun hanging out with you, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to get together and ride soon.
Yeah, I got this 385, bro. I'm going to get in this left lane, all these cars.
Yeah.
Entering in this right lane.
Okay. I'll go over there with you. Yeah, you be careful, man, heading back to the house. We'll get together and hang out a little bit. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video before my battery dies. If you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to put it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you guys would like to see Wavy go back to the Honda Gold Wing, come off of that Indian, and go back to the Honda Gold Wing, put it down in the description below. I'm sure Wavy will read your comments.
Hey, it's going to get interesting.
And we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.